Well, hey guys, what's going on? Jamie here. Wanted to do a super quick video on PulseChain. If you've been in our Telegram or if you've just been, scouring around on the internet, then you probably know that PulseChain has launched. It launched, I believe, early yesterday, either early yesterday or late Friday. Kind of just stealth launched, and it's been kind of, all the buzz has been about PulseChain over the last 24 hours or so. So let me just talk a little bit about it, give you a quick update. Of course, it goes without saying that I am not a financial advisor. Never take anything I say as financial advice. If you are gonna get into PulseChain or PulseX or Hex or anything that revolves around this ecosystem or anything I talk about for that matter, just know that there is a risk involved. Okay, so again, at the end of the day, there's no such thing as a risk-free crypto platform or crypto token. So there is going to be risk involved. So do your own research and due diligence and only put in what you can afford to lose, guys. Okay, risk capital only. Also follow me on Telegram. I will leave a link for that down below. If you haven't subscribed yet to this channel, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the little bell icon so you'll get notified straight away whenever I do a brand new video. So PulseChain. Mainnet has launched. You can see right here. It's been crazy. I mean, I've been kind of it's the weekend, so usually on the weekend I'm kind of running around. So in between running around, I've been kind of trying to catch up on some videos, jumping on a bunch of stuff just to kind of get myself reacclimated. Because look, at the end of the day, it's been 2 years when the sacrifice phase, went live 2 years ago. It's been, a lot has happened in DeFi. A lot has happened over the last 2 years. And I'll be honest with you, after making my sacrifice, um, after a couple of months of it really not launching, I kind of just put it on the back burner. And again, total transparency, I thought this thing would never launch. I said, you know what? Let me chalk it up to, let me let me take an L on that sacrifice and just keep it moving and get into other things. And I just had it kind of in the background. Every now and then I would kind of just try to see what was going on, because really nothing was happening, or at least things were happening behind the scenes. Of course, obviously Richard and them were probably getting everything all set 2 years. But for me, I was like, I'm not gonna wait 2 years. I'm gonna get into other platforms and do what I got to do, or get into other get into other projects. So I kind of put it on the back burner. Okay, so right now I'm just trying to get reacclimated to it, um, play around with it. Not really play around because I'm not really clicking links and trying to add liquidity or trying to trade or anything like that. For me, I'm gonna wait. Okay, I'm gonna wait and just sit back. Because look, I waited 2 years anyway. What's an extra couple of days to kind of see how, I don't want to click on anything that I'm not supposed to click on, and next thing I've compromised my wallet or my bag or anything. Because whenever there's a launch like this, all the scammers come out. That's why you only want to click on official links and make sure you cross your T's and dot your I's, right? So for me, I got quite a bit. I caught this was probably not probably, it was the biggest sacrifice, deposit sacrifice, whatever you want to call it, that I've ever done in crypto. And I've been in crypto for a while. This was by far the biggest sacrifice slash deposit that I've ever put in. And that's, like even the drip faucet, I put in, not counting, hydrates and compounding and that sort of thing, this new, fresh deposit. Even with the drip faucet, I put in $110,000, and that's nothing compared to what I sacrificed into PulseChain and PulseX. And so for me, I'm not going to click on anything because I don't want to, do anything wrong. And next thing you know, I've compromised, my bag, right? So for me, I'm going to wait a little bit. I'm going to wait a little bit, just kind of see what's going on. Um, I'm definitely not going to be adding any type of liquidity or trading. You really can't do anything anyway right now because this bridge right here, it's not live yet. Okay, so it might go live, tomorrow, the next day, I don't know. But over the next maybe 24 to 72 hours, this is probably going to go live. And then when this goes live, then there's going to be a lot of things that we can do with this. But right now, I'm just going to sit back and chill, and wait, until kind of the dust settles a little bit, because there's a lot that's going on right now. And again, everybody who was in the sacrifice, or even people that weren't in the sacrifice right now, because of the hype with this thing and the buzz, they're all kind of, scrambling around and trying to find out what's going on. And they're, clicking this link and clicking that link, and they're trying to do things. And like for me, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to sit back and wait. Like, just like I posted in my Telegram yesterday, a lot of people were asking what I'm going to do with this. I posted in my Telegram, hey, I'm not doing anything. Okay. There's really nothing to do but to sit back and kind of wait till everything is live. Okay. Because even though it's launched, as you can see here, not everything is live. Um, you know, for example, this bridge right here, which, this is what we need to go live for us to do stuff. It's not live yet. Okay, you can see here, this says here the testnet v4. This message will go away when the PulseChain mainnet bridge is live. So the bridge isn't live. The PulseChain itself, has launched and is live, but there's a lot of things still that uh, isn't live yet. So again, in the meantime, what I'm doing, again, I'm not telling you what you should do. Do whatever works for you. If you feel compelled to click buttons and do all that stuff, I mean, that's on you. Okay. For me, I'm gonna just sit back. I'm gonna, get reacclimated to what's going on. Obviously, I've already, added, uh, the network to my wallet. I've already seen, how many tokens I have, because I have my tokens spread over. I have a main wallet, and then I have several other wallets that I've sacrificed for my kids. And each one of them has a wallet. So I have other wallets that I'm kind of managing. So right now I'm just kind of getting each wallet situated, and I'm going to be patient. Okay, we already waited 2 years. What's the next couple of days, right? Or another week or so of just kind of sitting back and just waiting. Because at the end of the day, and this is just me, this might, obviously, if you're a trader, if you're someone that wants to kind of trade off this thing, hey, that's on you. I'm not really a trader. That's not my thing. I'm a long-term holder, right? I just want to, for me, I think the big gains, of course, you can make some gains trading this thing, okay? But you can also take some big L's, right? Like for me, I think the big gains are going to be holding down the road. I think down the road is where the big gains are going to be. So that's just me. I could be totally wrong. That's why, everyone should do their own thing and do their own research and come up with their own philosophy and strategy of how they're going to play this, if they're even going to get in at all. But for me, I'm going to be a long-term holder of this. And, if it does a fraction of what Hex did, right? This should be it should be pretty interesting. It should be pretty interesting. Now, if you weren't around during the sacrifice, maybe you didn't, maybe you're new to crypto and you weren't around during the sacrifice phase, or maybe you were around and you didn't, get in for whatever reason. Lots of different reasons. May perhaps you didn't have the funds to get in, or maybe you kind of wanted to sit back and see what happened. Is it too late for you? The short answer is no, because it hasn't even launched, right? Once it launches and everything goes live, well, don't get me wrong, the PulseChain has launched, right? But the bridge and all the other things, it's, once that goes live, there's going to be opportunities for you to maybe get a bag, get a position. Again, I'm not telling you what to do, but I've had a lot of people ask me, is it too late? I wasn't in the sacrifice. Is it too late? And again, the short answer is, in my opinion, no, right? Like there were a lot of people who got into Hex a little bit after the launch, or maybe even a lot of it after it launched, and still did really, really well with it. Again, past performance doesn't guarantee future results. We all know that, but it's still early, early in the game. Like again, this is like, imagine being at the beginning of Ethereum. Like would it have been a difference if you got in when the day Ethereum launched, or a month after it launched, or even a year after it launched? Like today, looking back, you would have done fine regardless, right? So it's still early. I mean, obviously it's not even 100% live yet. It's still very, very early. So in my opinion, it's not too late, of course. But again, not financial advice. You got to do your own research and figure out what you're going to do. But yeah, super duper excited, especially because, like I said earlier in the video, I didn't even think this thing was going to launch. I kind of put it on the back burner, and I kind of mentally moved on. And we've done well with a lot of other platforms that we're in. And so all of a sudden, kind of, for lack of a better term, have this thing drop on our lap and it launch. It's very exciting because this is another potential, this can be something big potentially that we forgot we were in, or at least, mentally, forgot that we were in. So yeah, very, very exciting times. Again, once this thing goes live, I'll probably do a couple of videos here and there showing you how to maneuver through it and navigate through it. But in the meantime, add the PulseChain network to your wallet. Go to chainlist.org, put in the search PUL, connect your wallet. That's Pulse, and then it'll add the network, and then you can see how many PulseChain tokens you have, and even PulseX tokens you have. And you can even add it to your wallet. So I'll do a couple of videos. I'm not going to do that here because it's Mother's Day. I actually got to run. By the way, happy Mother's Day to you, moms out there. So I actually have to run right now. I'm in a bit of a time crunch here, but yeah, this thing is very, very exciting, guys. So again, you might want to take a look at this right now, especially over the next couple of days while we're kind of sitting back and just waiting for everything to go live. This might be a good opportunity for you to either get reacclimated to what's happening here, or to maybe do a little bit of your research. So once you can get a bag, you can decide whether you're going to do that or not, and then get yourself a position, right? Get yourself a position in this thing. So anyway, that's pretty much it, guys. I got to run. Hopefully you guys are set to have a happy Sunday. Again, happy Mother's Day for you moms out there. And again, as always, do your own research and due diligence and only put in risk capital. All right, guys, follow me on Telegram, subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell icon so you can get notified straight away whenever I do a brand new video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.